there inside a MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They have a lot of success in college. They're probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
The 27-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll run again. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is caught. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Scatterboo, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down.
Down here this close, all it takes is 1 defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one. Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Chiefs, first down. A gain of 15.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The run up the middle, it's Walker, and he'll get about 5.
Ken Walker, the ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Walker. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It's a gain of 8. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
Kansas City.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 7, Giants 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Giants offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. He finds Austin with the grab. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To the air once more is Dart. He's going to try it here again. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7.
Giants 10, Chiefs 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a 2nd defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the 1st half, it hasn't worked. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And some good blocking, springing up, a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll run the sneak. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterby. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Dart going to keep this on his own read. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
On the zone read to give to Scatterby. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Scatterby. And he will get into the end zone. And Scatterby. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, KC.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On the handoff, this is Walker, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Walker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Looked in by Neighbors. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
At the 12-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Mahomes back. His pass deflected and caught. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Here's Matt Araiza now, as he is on to punt for KC. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Now inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Chiefs 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scattaboo. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Scattaboo, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Giants.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On the ground, it's Scattaboo. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Up the middle with Scattaboo. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Hodgins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Neighbors in motion. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
A play fake. Now Dart. Forced out wide. And he's into the end zone. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now Walker. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
On the ground, it's Walker. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Complete left side to Worthy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
7 yards.
Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing, and offense going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
First down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Not much develops there. They'll get this to about the 43.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Giants' 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and...
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try to sneak it here. They'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
I don't want to to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
This one grabbed by Austin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Once again, it's Scatterby. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it? Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. And what an opportunity this is. A chance to take a fourth quarter lead with first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From a little further back, here's second and goal. One more time with Walker. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That is caught, and he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his second touchdown tonight. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage.
Giants 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterby headed out for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On first down, Dart, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On second down, Dart. That one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak, and he will have the Chiefs first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Walker. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. In the middle, he's got Kelsey. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
To throw is Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Dart. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He runs with it. Now timeout, Giants. That is their second. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything, they are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Chiefs offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
Madden NFL.